Hello, this is Carla Merlack with Merlack Tax Advisory Group. Remember, you hold the power to control your financial future. Let's get there together. This will be the first in a series of workshops that I have recorded for you to start taking control of your financial future. If at any time during any of the workshops you would like assistance and guidance, we are here to help you. This series of videos will help you get your financial house in order. First and foremost is starting a plan, making a commitment to just 30 minutes each week when you receive a video to take action. Just like when we've lived 30 years in our house, we accumulate a lot of things. And at some point, you get tired of looking at all this stuff. And you just really want to get your house in order. And you start going through it, getting rid of what you don't need anymore, and making sure what you have is out, it's operational, and it's doing its job. Well, that's what we want for our money. Through the years, you may have accumulated a lot of different investments. And are they really working for you? What's the end goal? Is it time to consolidate? Is it time to make some changes? We won't know that until we first know what you have. So this first video is talking about uncovering money that you might not even know you have and taking inventory of your accounts. So let's talk about uncovering money that you might not even know you have. Wouldn't that be nice? You know, I sat down with a gentleman that's going back about 6 years ago. He had attended a workshop, and through the discovery process, I asked about his previous employers and his previous careers. And as many of you, you may be in the workforce 35 plus years, have had 6 or 8 different jobs and possibly 2 or 3 different careers. And we started talking about that, found out that a company that he had previously worked for when he was in his 30s may have had a pension plan. So the company had changed names, we did our research, the internet is wonderful. I was able to locate a phone number for him. He contacted Human Resources. Lo and behold, there was a pension plan. Number one, it would provide a monthly benefit at age 65, or he had the option of taking a lump sum. We chose to do that. That was $100,000 it had accumulated to. He still had a good 10 years before retirement, and now that money is growing for him. He can use it when he chooses in the future and take the amount that he would like. So it's important for you to take a moment, think about where you've worked, write them down, and think about if there were any benefits when you worked there. In your 30s, you don't think much about a pension, but they might have had that. A pension is actually where they've put money aside for you, and that's for your future benefit. Some will allow a monthly payment when you reach a certain age near retirement, or others are allowing lump sum. Wouldn't it be nice to know if you had some money that you didn't even know that you had? Also think about any 401ks. These are plans that the employers established for the employee to be able to contribute for themselves so that they could use the money in retirement. Well, there's also other plans, thrift savings plan if you're a government employee, or a 457 plan, also government, or a profit sharing or employee stock option program. And if you're self-employed or with a small company, they might have a simple or SEP IRA. So again, think about years ago that you may have put money aside, or your employer did contribute through a profit sharing plan, and maybe you left that money behind. The next task I'm assigning to you is taking inventory of all of your accounts. Just like any business would have an inventory easily accessible in one place, so that they know what they have and what they need for the future. We need to do that with the money. So a good time to do this is quarterly, when you get your quarterly statements, to keep them all in one folder and then start writing them down. Now there's some things you may not even get a statement on, so I'm going to make you think a little bit. For each account you have, you want to list the company that the money's with, the type of asset it is, whether it's an IRA, a 401k, a Roth IRA, could be life insurance, bonds, CDs, savings, even checking account, anything that has cash value to it. Then the account number. Maybe on the 401k it may not have an account number, but there could be a plan number. Many times they just go by your social. And then the approximate value of the account. If you choose, you can record the beneficiaries on one sheet, and also the phone number, typically an 800 number, to that company, so that this is easily accessible, number one, to you. Number two is, in the event that something happens to you, that your loved ones have one place to go and get all the information. Once you have this completed, I encourage you to keep it in a safe place, whether it's a safety deposit box or with your will or trust in your file cabinet, or maybe even give a copy to somebody else that you trust with your information. Date the financial inventory, and if you do want a copy of this form, feel free to either call us or email us, or I will have it uploaded to our website, and under the resources tab you would be able to download it. And on the next slide I will give you all the contact information. All right, let's wrap up this first in our video series. I can't stress enough, take action. Remember, you hold the power to control your financial future. Let's get there together. If you should need a copy of the inventory sheet or would like to schedule a time for your complimentary financial or tax review, feel free to call either our Elmhurst or Lake in the Hills office, or you can email us. I also encourage you to visit our website because we're continually adding new content. You can find out more about me, our specials, other resources we have there. And a lot of people ask me how I get paid, so I do want to disclose that. Remember, you are entitled to a complimentary financial and or tax review. Beyond that, if we find that there are some areas you want to improve in, we would always discuss the next step. And I would always disclose how I'm getting paid, and you will not be writing me a check, so leave the checkbook at home. I am not a big box company, and I don't want to be. My clients appreciate the value of the walk-in service, the dedicated one-on-one service, and being able to handhold them through life-changing events. I work with those specifically on the threshold of retirement and in the early stages of retirement. And I want to make sure that your plan is solid enough to weather any storm. Thank you, and look forward to the next video next week.